125th, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Orlando, Indianapolis, Houston, and now,
Yeah.
Black Ink Radio.
All right, y'all know what it is. It's Thursday. Yeah, I know we're a little bit behind today, but you know it is what it is. We here. So it is time for the Dynasty DM Extended Podcast. So we're going to jump right in. We probably will come back around. You know, normally we get into, what happened last week, this week, what's coming up next week. You know, we'll get into that. But right now we got a special guest in the building, and he got a show tonight, so we're going to jump into that. So I'm going to get into the topic, but I'm also going to get into our guests because we do want our guests to join in the conversation as well. So today I have in the building, I got Derek Nicholson, comedian, in the building. Welcome, Derek Nicholson.
Right. Thank you.
So the topic for today is, this has been coming up a lot, especially amongst the ladies, and I'm going to give the guys a chance to kind of, chime in on this and weigh in on this, because I want to hear from y'all perspective what y'all think about that, or have you experienced that, especially the gentlemen that are here in the room. Rich Mo always got some real deep stuff to say, because he's also the head of the church of, what is it? The Baptist church of...
The Baptist church of... The Greater Baptist.
Greater Baptist.
The Greater Baptist. Let's not forget the Greater Baptist Church of Dick.
Okay. So if y'all haven't been tuning in on previous episodes, then you may not know what that is, but you can always go back into the archives and check on blackingradio.tv or on YouTube for previous episodes, and you can get caught up on what that is. And if you feel like you aspire to be a member of that organization, then you hit Rich Mo up, Rich Mo 718, and maybe he can guide you on how you can do that. But you need to definitely tune in and listen to what occurred on those episodes and what was talked about, so you can understand what's really going on. What's up, Payne? So anyway, back to the conversation today is recovering from non-reciprocation in relationships. And if you've been in a relationship that is non-reciprocal in a lot of different ways, some people have a hard time recovering from that and going back out and being involved in a relationship. So first, I'm going to get into my guest right now. Welcome again, Derek Nicholson. Excited to have you in the building, and I want to know about your comedy, what you're doing. Let the world know, let our listeners know, our viewers know who you are and what it is that you do and what you're doing.
All right, what's up, y'all? Thank you for having me on Black Ink Radio. I appreciate it. I'm a comedian. I'm originally from New York, the Bronx.
Okay, I'm from the Bronx too, brother.
Rich, I heard the 718.
DX in the building.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda.
That's what's up. Wow.
I ain't even hating on Disney, but we was throwing that up way before Black Panther.
Oh, okay.
Facts. Talk about it.
You can see a motherfucker from a mile away.
They stole it from y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. They ain't sent me a dime. I ain't got nothing yet.
Right.
Waiting on that check from Wakanda.
Yep, he from up top.
Definitely is. Definitely is.
I say facts.
Money talk only, right, Rich?
You feel me? That's it. Let's talk about nothing else.
That's it.
So, comedy. How long you been in Atlanta?
Now, this make my 4th year.
Really?
So
So you really kind of
this
new
year.
here. Okay.
But I like Atlanta. I still go home a lot. My mom and them are there.
Okay.
My kids are there, so I go home a lot.
Okay. And what brought you to Atlanta?
A relationship.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess when Rich Mo
There
gets
was
himself
reciprocation.
situated, he'll probably have something to say.
Our relationship. That's crazy. It's serious, man.
Did you accept my request? I was joining with you.
Where?
I don't know. I sent the request. All I know is
You
I
sent it to me?
Yeah, it's up there, ain't it? No, I ain't sent it to you. I thought I sent it. Hold on. No, this is not right.
This is trying to be in 3 medias at one time.
Facts.
I
Shout
sent
out
it.
to beautiful you.
Yeah.
B-U-T
You
for-
got 718 on your name, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you do
He
too?
sure do it. So do Rich.
Yeah, got you,
That's what I'm
Rich.
talking about.
Got you, Rich. Drop a bomb for that.
Yeah.
All right, I sent the request. Ain't nothing pop up.
And it still ain't pop up.
Oh, that's crazy.
I might be over my gigabyte data now. I don't know.
Oh. What's
I
that
don't
at the top, though? Ain't nothing up there at the top?
I'm going to invite you right now, though.
All right, maybe if you invite me, that'll work.
But you're not in the live.
No, that could be the problem.
That must be it. But I'm on live.
No, leave your live.
You gotta be in his live. We can't be on your live.
You can't be on your live. You gotta leave your live.
Oh, that's right, and then do it. Okay.
And then it'll bring your people to his live.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, y'all gonna have to get back in. Okay. How about that?
You're gonna have to join my live.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Send your request.
All right.
You gotta go on his live.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
What part of the Bronx you from, man?
Co-op City.
Oh, I'm from Edenwald. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yo, me and this guy literally, we live 5 blocks.
A couple
some
blocks.
Shit,
That's
you know
it.
It's walking distance.
Yeah, I could walk over there.
It's literally walking distance for real. For real. Oh,
You gotta turn your sound off.
which one?
Her.
I gotta
Oh,
do
well.
all kinds of stuff.
Wow, man.
It'll be alright, I guess, when you join his live. I don't know.
How long you been here, Rich?
6 years.
Okay, so you got 2 on me.
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
How do I join yours?
I love it here.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, okay. there
We
you
have to catch the same train to go home. We both got to
Right.
catch the 5 and get off at Baychester.
go. I sent it to you.
He walked one way, I walked the other.
Yeah, exactly.
That was crazy. You live right in co-op.
Yeah, man. Down the
Alright.
block. So you should be in there.
I'm coming in now.
It says, there you go.
Hey.
Look at that. Oh, wow. Now we're going to do something.
I don't know if y'all could do that when they're right next to each other.
Oh. Because this is.
That work?
Yeah.
Let's turn that one
I
in.
thought I was sitting down.
Nah,
All right, now we in there. Okay, we're in there now.
that should do it, but I don't know if the people. All right, it's still going to mess it up.
One of y'all got to mute. That's all.
I'm off. I'm down, all the way down.
See, I'm muted, but when I.
Bloody snap.
So, how long you been doing comedy?
Now I'm coming up on 2 years.
Okay. And what got you started into comedy?
I used to do an impersonation at work, and a guy I work with named Nick, he liked the impersonation a lot. He used to make me do it for people, and then I did a competition, a talent show at work or something, and I won like second. And then after that, I was like, okay.
That's crazy.
Wow. So
might be
you
really
obviously enjoy doing it.
Yeah, I really love doing comedy. I like making people laugh. Like, I get a lot out of that. Like, the world is kind of messed up, you know what I mean? And like, if you could like take your mind off it for a few minutes.
Absolutely.
And it's like it's like almost like live sports. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna get a show like that unless you go to live sports or a concert or something like that. Like, that's a person on stage talking to you. So you know what I mean? Like, you can't ask nobody to laugh. You gotta make them laugh.
Right.
Right.
So what would you say like most of your content is about? Do you talk, is it kind of just all over, or do you have certain things that you kind of hone in on, you know?
I mean, my stuff basically like just stuff I've been through and just like life, like just observational stuff on life. Like, you know what I mean? Like let me see if I can make an example. Like, I don't know. Like, let me see. Like, okay, here goes a joke. All right, let me see. I mean, I love my people, right?
Right,
Black people, right? You know what I mean?
okay.
What I don't understand about my people is why we love to ask a question and answer our own question.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing, Rich? Eating?
Right. I hate that. It's leading.
But like that's like what my jokes is about. My jokes is about, you know what I'm saying?
That is so true, and we do that a lot.
You basically just be talking about us.
Yeah, just
Life,
us,
real
just us. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like,
You ain't lying though. Niggas do
you know what
that.
I'm saying? Like, when your girl slipping in something more comfortable, it's gonna be a pair of sweatpants and a bonnet. You know what I'm saying?
Not what you thought it was.
Like, man. If she don't call you drunk from the club, you ain't gonna see her dressed up sexy.
Right.
But my shit just on life, like, you know, just on being black. I think I call myself a cookout comic. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My jokes for everybody, like
Right.
from the pulpit to the poorhouse. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
I could kick it anywhere. You know. And I'll roast a nigga. Like they call it roasting down here, but you know where we from? We call it snapping. I've been snapping since I was a kid, so I could roast. I could do impressions. So
that's the thing. Like with people from up top, it's like when you when they say catch hecklers, and then they gotta. A lot of comedians can't go at the person.
Right.
We snapping, nigga.
Yeah.
Talk about, nigga, you got the boots on. You better chill.
It's a little different. It's a little different. Like, please say something.
Yeah.
Nigga, one nigga to start snapping, please. You gonna make my show way better.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, you about to get me lit, man. Crazy. Oh, yeah.
Like, thank you so much.
Yeah.
No. That's all we did. We just sit around and snap on each other.
Yeah, because, like, it doesn't, like, you could be the bummiest guy and the flyest guy could come outside and you could make him go upstairs because you roast him so good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Yo, that's a prime example. I used to snap. Me and my friend used to go at it snapping. I was bigger than him. But I had all these fat jokes. He used to be like, what I'm saying? I was like, nah, nigga. Look at your chin, nigga. Like, what the fuck? I'm bigger than him. All I did was snap
Killing him.
Kill him.
That's crazy.
You ever had a hard time on stage?
when I first started, yeah. I mean, but like, I guess, yeah, maybe the first couple of times I did it. Because I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know how to write jokes and stuff like that. But some cool comedians, they gave me advice.
Nice.
Raheem Holt, Alton Walker.
Mm-hmm.
What was hard? Like, what didn't you understand, and what was happening while you was on stage?
You don't realize, like, the person, like, it looks so carefree when a comedian is doing it, right? Mm-hmm. That it doesn't look like they wrote and practiced this stuff. It look like they just
like they just up there freestyling.
Yeah, and like you said, I'm from New York, so you know what I mean. I got a history of snapping and stuff like that, and being the funny dude in the group. But being the funny dude in the group and being a comedian is totally different.
Right.
Totally different. So like, I didn't have a plan initially. Like, you have a plan, you gotta have jokes, you gotta know what you're doing. Like when you get up there, you gotta know where you're going when you start. And have it ready for the people. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not just talking. It's not just an idea you thought was funny.
Right.
It's not just making a statement. Like, it's gotta be a joke, like somewhere in what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I guess you're right, because like when you're doing that, we're sitting there listening, waiting for the story. Right, exactly.
It's like, easy to make people laugh when they wasn't ready for it.
But they in on it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you making jokes amongst your friends, like, y'all got a reference.
Y'all know each other.
Yeah. So I gotta bring you in to understand what I'm talking about. So that's introducing a place, introducing people to y'all and all of that, and then making that funny.
Right.
Damn, I never heard it broken down like that.
Me neither.
Thanks.
That's awesome. So where are some of the places that, since you've been in Atlanta, where have you been? And I know you mentioned somewhere tonight, which, you know, I definitely want you to mention that again, where you're going to be tonight. But where are some of the places you have been already, and where are some places you're going to be?
Okay, I've been at Cat's Cafe.
Oh, okay.
The Oak, the Sweet Lounge, Atlanta Comedy Theater, Uptown Comedy Theater, Bliss, Escobar South.
Wow.
I've been a lot of places.
Yeah, that's awesome, though. That is awesome.
Like, I try to do as many shows and places as I can. I told you, like, I really like to make people laugh. Like, that's my main thing. So, like, if I get the opportunity, I'll take it.
Somebody said, hopefully St. Louis soon.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll be out there. Yeah.
Awesome.
Listen to the Gumbo Radio Show. Those are some of my people from out there in St. Louis that have a show similar to this. So,
nice.
Catch them. I'm on an episode of them. Maybe I can link up with them. We all get together out there.
Now, you said you just shot something, too. You were just in something. Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my man, Keno White. He put me in a movie called Dirty Birds. It's an independent film. And we were shooting that last night. I'm an inmate. Okay. But it's easy to play locked up, hard to be locked up. So.
Right. Like, I definitely prefer playing it, you know.
Yeah. Take that shit
all
off.
day.
Now, were you doing some funny stuff in that, or was it?
Yeah, it was like extra work and just like, ad lib funny words and jokes.
Okay.
And that should be out soon, like probably by this fall. Thank you.
Okay.
And tonight I'm at the Bumande Lions Den in Johns Creek. And I'm there from 8:30 to 10:30. It's open mic comedy hosted by me and E. Craig.
Oh, awesome.
And I'm also Saturday we're at the Grande Fume. That's a comedy competition. $100 to the funniest comedian.
Where's that place at?
That's on Riverdale Road in College Park.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to catch you in Johns Creek.
Yeah.
That's not Gwinnett.
Riverdale.
That is not
Riverdale
Gwinnett,
Road is
you
not
know.
Gwinnett.
How about Cali is hosting an event in Gwinnett?
Is it?
Yes, and it might be something that interests you,
Oh, my
Rich Mo.
goodness.
It's called the Wet Fest.
The what fest?
The Wet
Oh, my
Fest.
co-host Kelly Bo
Yes.
has a joint called the Wet Fest. What day is the Wet Fest?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, so y'all don't forget that too. Pull up on Cali Bo.
The Wet Fest,
He'll
where's
be
that?
at the
Beaver
Grand Day Fume on
Ruin.
Saturday.
Whoa.
In
That's close. That's in
Gwinnett.
Gwinnett. That's an hour down.
Real close.
Uptown.
They allow him in Gwinnett.
They allowed him? When he show up, they're going to send him away. Pull up.
Yes, he got an event in Gwinnett.
What time
I
is
was shocked from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Oh, it's gonna be.
And is your kind of folks going to be there?
It's gonna be lit.
You call them throw babies, right?
Oh, baby.
Drop a bomb for the throat.
But I got a show here at 9 from 9 to 11.
Really?
So I'm going to have to leave here and go straight
You
there. Beeline.
You're like, okay, back it up, gotta go, get out.
I might cancel on him. Sorry, the mics don't work today.
I got somewhere I gotta be.
Yeah, somebody threw up the throat signal. It's in the sky.
Not the throat signal.
The throat. The
Is
throat.
that what I think it is?
Is that a Plox? Is that a plane? No, it's a throat. And there's babies. Right.
Oh my
And
God.
there's babies in it. It needs babies. I'm the baby man. I gotta deliver the babies.
You gotta deliver the
I
babies.
gotta deliver the babies.
You gotta deliver the babies.
I'm a doctor. I deliver babies.
Oh, now he's a doctor.
Boy Mo, what up?
Wow,
I deliver babies.
you got you wearing a lot of hats and you running the church, you know. You a doctor now. It's Dr. Rich Mo.
I mean, you know, you gotta switch your hats up every day, right?
Gotta wear
Hey.
different hats.
Different
Yeah.
hats. Yeah, nobody can't wear one.
Money
fit.
talks only. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wear these hats. You know what I mean?
right.
You gotta get them coins wherever they coming from. You know.
Wherever they may.
That's right.
So I want to get into the topic before you leave, because I think it would be great to discuss this amongst you guys in particular. But females have been mostly, of course, because I have female friends, have been talking to. Well, I have guy friends too, and they tell me stuff too. So it's both. So when it comes to the reciprocation, recovery from the non-reciprocated relationship, so the complaint, or it has come to my attention, let me say that, that a lot of times men may have been with women where they just did everything for, right? They paid the bills, just did everything for, and then they was with somebody who never reciprocated, you know, as far as like they just was spoiled, they didn't really contribute to the relationship, whether it's like financially, you know, intimately, the whole 9 yards. So now they out of that relationship, and then when they get with somebody who's, you know, more of a giver, like they don't treat them the same way. They don't give and really shower that person with the same type of, you know, giving and being, you know, open to give like they did. And it's kind of like frustrating to now this new person who is a giver and will reciprocate. But now it's like, oh, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that, you know, because they feel like they was burnt from the last time that they did that. So do y'all have friends, or have you ever experienced that, you know, yourself, where you felt like you was in this situation and you gave, you know, so much to it that now when you're out of it, you don't feel like being the same person and giving, even though this person probably really deserves it, but you just so burnt and so jaded?
Well, as a man, I'm gonna say for men, if we gave it, we taking that shit back now.
Talk about it.
Oh, Lord.
Talk about it.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Seriously though, like it always hurts when you're in a relationship and you feel like you've done more than the other person. Mm-hmm. But that's the challenge of getting into a new relationship. You gotta heal first,
Right.
because like I was saying to somebody earlier, because I was trying to get ready for your interview, and I was like, you get stuck with like this revenge.
Right.
And it's not against the new person you with, but like you're not healed yet.
Right.
And so like they're getting you on a like a survival type level, like you know what I mean, like you trying to take back respect for yourself, like all these type of things they had nothing to do, nothing to do with. And it's really important that the person heals first. Yeah. Because like if you feel betrayed, you feel used, you bring any of that with you into any new relationship. Right. It's gonna be funky, even if it's a job or something. Because I was saying that too. I was like, all the different relationships that you have where it's that way, where you know, like it could be with a child, you know what I mean, a sibling, you know, because a lot of times, like when you the older or the younger sibling, you feel like you do a lot for that sibling. They don't do nothing for you, you know what I mean? Or they talk shit about you too. So like, it's important that you're healed before you start new relationships. And also, for me, like as I got older, I started realizing it was easier for me, like to come from a place where if I gave somebody something, I gave it to them just because I wanted to give it to them. Like it ain't had nothing to do with them.
Right, not whatever. Well, I think that should always be the case. Yeah. It should always be the case that you give from your heart. And I think we talked a little bit about that last week, even talking about giving awards and stuff. It's really, you know, you're not giving to expect something back in return. However, in a relationship, when you feel like you're the only one really participating in this relationship, you know what I'm saying, where it's constantly, because I think relationships is give and take, you know, on both ends. So if you're constantly giving and the person's just taking, there's no give and take on their part, they just taking, you the giver, you know, you kind of get tired of that. You want to feel whatever you're giving, you want that to be felt back. Exactly. You know, you want to feel however that comes. You know, some people give in different ways, but you want that to kind of be reciprocated. You know, if not, you feel like you say, you start feeling used. You start feeling like, wow, like, am I the only one participating in this relationship? Yeah. You know.
Because it takes two.
It does take two. Absolutely.
I definitely agree with what you were saying earlier because, you know, you have to heal first.
Absolutely.
That's the main thing. Yeah. Because I've been in a situation where I try to give as much as I could to a person, and they didn't receive it well, you know, and I was trying to be real thoughtful. Like I was, you know, I used to have a conversation and somebody say something and, you know, without even telling you, I just went and got what you needed and you cried when you got it, you loved it and everything, but then it just, you know, it wasn't reciprocating. It wasn't, you know, like it was like you were still complaining after that.
Never enough.
So basically for me, it was just like, you know, it made me go into the next joint like, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that shit no more.
Right, exactly.
But the thing is, if I had waited, if I'd have chilled out and just
allowed yourself
allow myself to look at the situation, just understand that was her. That
wasn't
nobody else. It wasn't my fault. It was just who she was. She's a miserable person, and that's where she's gonna live in misery.
Whoever you are, just so you know,
miserable. I know who you are. But, you know, I wouldn't, you know, you wouldn't take it to the next place, you know? Right. You know exactly who you are. But, you know, you just
Your
gotta
phone number is 555.
555, you must die. Give my shit back. But, yeah, so, you know, you definitely can't just be jumping from relationship to relationship, I feel. I just feel like it'd be bad, you know what I'm saying? You gotta definitely make sure you rethink everything and just, you know, don't blame other people for what you do.
Now, honestly speaking, y'all, for men, would y'all think it's harder for y'all to get past it than it is, or women? Because I believe it's harder for men to get past it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Because we have pride and ego. Yeah. I think women would be like, y'all just be ready to get in there. I watched one girl, you know, let this nigga drive a car, burnt it with the whip, doing whatever you gotta do. And then it was like, as soon as she got with the next nigga, he was driving the car. Yeah. It's just, if a woman's like that, she just gonna be like that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how that seems, but like a dude giving his car to a woman, like, it's that woman. Like, he ain't got
he ain't just giving,
whole bunch of chicks.
He ain't just giving his,
Because I don't work at least driving his car.
It's like, you look at your man like, nigga, you let her hold a whip?
Yeah, like, it's a monumental shit. Like, your mother stop by with a rope, like, why that girl in your car, baby? Like, you gotta explain.
That's when you get an answer like this. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you gotta explain some shit.
See, what happened was, you know what I'm saying? Because when she had her car,
Right, that what happened? Oh,
Good
yeah.
woman.
So
That's a
then
good woman.
Okay.
She used to do. You gotta definitely give it damn
reasons for
right.
this shit, you know.
But a woman, she be like, man, when they giving, they just giving. Y'all be giving everybody, nigga.
Yep.
Your cousin want to hold a car too. Cousin, come get it.
I mean, you better talk to my family. They be like, she ain't giving you nothing. You can't come stay in her house. You gotta get a hotel room. She's particular people that she's allowed to even come in her house. But see, I can tell you, I experienced it, you know, and of course I'm not gonna mention the person, but you know, and I feel like the thing is this person hasn't healed yet. And it was like for me, because I've known this person so long, and I knew that this person like went all out for his situation previously. I mean, everything, right? Hard work, everything. So then when it come back to now, you pursuing me, and now you want to get with me, and then you tell me, because you live in another state, right? And it was like, oh, you know, we could just be together. I could quit my job. You know what I'm saying? And then because where he worked, well, wait a minute, but the job provided him a car. So I was like, so basically you want to come to me jobless, no car, and live in my house? Hell no. First of all, I ain't sharing my car. You know what I'm saying? I ain't your Uber driver. I'm not doing none of that. And you gonna have to, you know how much I pay to live in this house? I'm like, you is not parking your toes up in here and jobless. That's not going to happen. You need to stay where you at, okay? And then one day, when you get all that worked out, and you got your own crib and all that, and your own vehicle and your own job, holler at your girl. But right now, you good right where you at. You need to stay right there. Because I feel like, why come to me? You know what I mean? You see me independent, and I'm like, oh, she living good, she drive good, but I hustle to do everything I do. I hustle to get what I got and maintain it. You know what I'm saying? So
you can't none what I got.
I'm not sharing nothing. Are you kidding me? I'm not doing that. Yo, I'm not doing that. Yo, I said I ain't sharing my car, and I said it. So I said I'm not sharing my car.
She said you want a what?
Right.
A ride.
You want a ride? No, you don't.
You better go to Six Flags.
No, you better Uber, Lyft. You better do whatever it is need to be done, but it ain't gonna be done with that vehicle right there. I tell you right now, you're not getting no keys. Ain't that? Nah. And you need to listen. The live where I live, it costs to stay there, so you don't just get keys.
Gwinnett.
Exactly. A very nice Gwinnett. Exactly.
Gwinnett. Safe.
Yes, it costs to get keys up
the
in here.
Roads are paved
You know.
with gold.
You know.
The roads are golden.
You know, every now and then, sometimes you might have a situation where, like, I let somebody hold my clicker when we was dating for a while, whatever. Just
Your clicker. Garage.
Yeah. So the clicker, not the keys, the clicker. But that was because of me being lazy, right? Because I didn't want to get up and come open the door, right? So but then when it was time to go,
baby step.
when it was time to go, my girlfriend was cracking up because I said, I'm gonna need that clicker. And then it was like this, stalling. Well, you know, one day when you want to give it back to me, that's not gonna happen.
You have lost your privilege.
You don't have to worry about that. You're not getting it back.
That's like us taking the keys back. You lost it.
Get back.
You are not getting it back. Don't you worry about that. I was like, just hand over the clicker.
All right, so let me ask you a question, right? So now, what if you're on the other side of that seat? And this person has visibly been in a relationship where it wasn't reciprocated. So now you're being the person that person doesn't want to do that for. How long do you give that person
to kind of come out of that?
Yeah. And how do you realize that? Because what if you giving and they not giving, but you can kind of realize that they not giving because they got burnt before.
I can't deal with selfishness, you know, because I'm not selfish.
But it's not selfishness.
I get it, but it is a form of selfishness because you haven't really dealt with it yet. So now you're basically taking a selfish, like for me, I felt like when I got out of my marriage and everything, I was like, I'm honestly saying I'm a little selfish right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I know me, and I know that's where I'm at right now. Okay. I'm a little selfish with my time. I'm selfish in the way that I'm into my careers. So I'm really busy with that. That's where I'm at, you know, but I'm honest about it, you know, that I'm really selfish with my time right now. And I'm kind of selfish with me right now. I'm really kind of getting in. I got a chance to take time and heal and get back into me and do what I want to do so that I can know if I decide or when, you know, to move forward in something else, I'm taking my time. You know what I'm saying? And if a person is willing to take that time with me and take those baby steps and not try to rush and just, because I think another one of my topics is coming up is that I think there's too much bringing in all, it's almost like you making a cake, but you throwing all the ingredient, everything in there. I want to try to put some chocolate in here, some nuts and everything, and I think we throw too much into the relationship too soon. Like, we need to find out if we're
Must we
gelling.
keep the nuts out? I just want to know because you said chocolate and nuts. I would leave the chocolate out, but the nuts, they got to come. They come with
You know what?
I was wondering where you were going. I was just
Nuts don't rule everything, okay? But, you know, people want to bring in everything, like, instead of, like, you're getting involved with this person, let's just be me and you before you bring in the kids, you bring in the family, you bring in all the friends and all that stuff. Then when it don't work out, know what happens? So what happened to so-and-so? Where they at? Oh, yeah, it didn't work out. It's just like, you know, he gone. I'm saying, but,
bye-bye.
But, you know, I just feel like take time. You know what I mean?
You got to heal. You got to know you. And then, too, you don't want to go and, like, the other thing I was thinking about was, like, you don't want to be like, all women are like this. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So, like, when you
I
initially
think everybody
meet
is
somebody,
guilty of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That you start thinking, oh, they just like this person. Or it might be one little thing that they do, and now you making it like everybody's like that. Yep. And it's really, it takes a conscious effort to not do that.
Yeah, to not judge.
Right. You have to really think about, oh, I don't want to treat this person or think this person is like him because he did one thing that was like that was similar to something I experienced with somebody else. Yeah. But it really does take a conscious effort and thought to not do that. You know, especially if you don't give yourself time. But
also, like, you got to think about it, like, honestly, even with what you did, you got to be really self-aware.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you're very self-aware if you said to yourself, all right, I'm gonna be a little selfish
right now. Right.
Some people don't understand that that's what they're doing.
Right, exactly.
Or some people are not strong enough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they gotta go get validation from another relationship.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, they didn't reciprocate, so let me see if this one will. Okay, they don't reciprocate. Let me see if this one will.
Yeah.
Okay, this one don't reciprocate. You know what I mean?
Or so, they doing stuff and waiting to see what somebody gonna do. You know, it's like, let me do this, see, let me wait and see. Because you watching so hard instead of just being natural and letting things happen organically. But I think the key factor is what you said at the beginning. You got to let yourself heal. You really have to let yourself heal. Because if not, you're not allowing yourself to really be, again, with someone naturally and let things happen organically. And now you might lose a good situation. Because, like, for me, I don't know how long, like, to your question, to your point, I don't know how long I would be, like, okay with that. Because I would be, like, every aspect of it, like, if somebody's not being consistent because they feel like if I be consistent, then, you know, then she gonna take advantage of me. You know, if I'm showing her, you know, just different things, like being nice and, you know, being thoughtful and all that, and you fighting against that because you just afraid somebody gonna take advantage of you. It ain't but so much I'm gonna take it at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like, yo, okay, I done been nice, I done showed you that I'm interested, but I ain't about to beat my head against the wall for you. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the beginning, I'd be like, all right, see you later. You know,
and that's when, you know, you on the other side got to be a little aware to be able to tell a person, you know, you need some time.
Yeah, you damaged. You know what I mean?
You're damaged, like
you're being toxic.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And like you said, you're damaged.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because if they're broken, you're going to have to deal with that. And you know what I mean? Like, now you're going to be on the defensive, and then you're not really you either.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like, you know what I mean? It'll bring you out of your... You do something nice for somebody, and they're not in a place where they can receive that. It's going to bring you out of your character.
Right. Well, it could if you allow it to continue. Because, see, me, that's why I made sure I got out of my marriage, because I was like, I can no longer enjoy this relationship the way I want to, because I enjoy being in a relationship, and I want to enjoy being in a... And he wanted us to stay together, but I'm like... It's not gonna be the same, because I'm not. If I'm like, I know her, so I'm gonna say her real. And I'm like, excuse you, did you just say my? Am I gonna have to knock? I'm gonna get a big hammer, a big rubber hammer, Rich Mo. And every time somebody come in and think they know me hit and say my name, I whop.
Now you know you gotta say like Dynasty, like the Bulls or something else. You can't say like the TV show. That's giving up your age.
But it's two of them.
What? Dynasty?
It's a new one. My mom watched the old Dynasty.
That's what I was saying.
No, it's a new Dynasty.
Now?
Yes. The
On
reboot.
TV.
Yes. Y'all didn't know about on CW. I've been watching it.
On a WB.
Yeah, my mom, my name came from my mom passed away. And my mom watched Dynasty, the previous Dynasty. That was her show. And that's how I ended up changing my name to Dynasty as a tribute to my mother.
And you know niggas can't read, man. I was like, oh, I'm talking about reciprocity, man. Reciprocity. This is about reparations.
It's about reparations. What's the topic?
Doing something good, mama.
It was
replications
and I don't know, and recovering and research and development. I don't know.
That's something good. It's positive, mom. It's positive.
It's positive.
Yo, but for real, thank y'all for having me, man. I
thank
do gotta
you for
go.
coming.
You know
We thank you for coming to Johns Creek tonight and blessing us with some comedy.
Yeah, and whenever y'all can come out there, y'all rounds is on me.
Oh, absolutely. You heard that? He give us more love than Cali.
Early.
We getting more love than Cali.
More love than Cali.
Shout out to my boy Cali Bodo. That's how I come out.
Yeah, that's how I met. That's how I met that cousin Cali. Shout out to Cali Bowen. We sorry he ain't here to give his rundown, of his events.
Where he gonna be?
Yes, he be like run that Taco Tuesdays,
something Wednesday.
Yeah, something Wednesday. Down this wet thing on Friday. I don't know.
Oh, the wet.
Go to his page. That's all I can say.
The wet joint.
Yeah, go just hit the page. That's all I can
for
say.
the wetness.
Yes.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
All right, brother.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Derek Nicholson. Oh, we ain't got nobody take a dog picture. Can you do a selfie? Just do a selfie.
That's it?
Oh, I got to go off of his. You go back to mine. Okay.
Yeah. Da, da, da.
Alright, let's do this up. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, you got your watch on.
Yep.
You got 3 seconds. There you got it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh, you still got more?
You ready? One more.
Nice. Okay. All
Thank
right.
you.
And then I think which one sent me your number, or you can send to me on IG or I'll text you now. Okay. Thank you.
Let me know when the movie or TV thing is on.
Yes, I will. Yeah. So.
Yes. Definitely know about
Yeah,
the
because
movie.
you know what, we probably because we just need to sit.
Rich, please.
Oh yes, I will.
be a
Because I think Callie sent it to me, so I should have it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll share it with Rich.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
That's it?
We still talking a little bit. We
All
still
right.
got some time. Because I want to play the single.
I ain't want to
before we
end
go.
it. Okay.
So, so I know this is a little off topic, but Rich, I got to ask you.
Yeah, let's go.
Did you hear about the stuff that happened in Mount Laurel, New Jersey?
No, what happened?
So this dude, white guy, apparently was having an altercation with a black guy, but he was on this man's property.
Oh, I
Did
did
you see
that.
that? And then shouted out his address
Stupid.
with some racist remarks.
Yep, I seen
And
that.
basically was like, "Come see me."
They came.
And they came.
They pulled. I ain't never see black people pull together so fast.
They pulled up.
All
But
the way up.
did he forget where he was at though?
I don't know. I think he forgot he was on planet Earth.
Yeah.
And you on social media talking about get these porch monkeys. And
Yes.
he was wilding.
Yes. And then gonna shout out his address.
Yeah, said, pull up, come see me.
Yo, and they
Yeah, we gonna
roll
pull
up.
up.
And they roll up. I'm like, yo, that was crazy.
No, that was crazy. I
That
did
was
see
crazy.
that. I was like, what the hell?
I bet you
thinking, like,
don't
what's
nobody
going-
try that again.
I'm like, what's going on? So they showing him standing there yelling. I didn't get it at first.
Yeah.
Man, when I saw how it ended, I said, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, he got what
You asked for it.
He sure did. He absolutely did. He made the invitation, did he not?
He raised his hand. Can y'all come over here and do something to me? Because they pulled up. They were violating the cops. They were just throwing stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't care, boy.
No, they didn't. That was crazy. Crazy.
I was like, wow.
So what was up? What happened at KOD this week? How was that? Because I was tired as heck. I did not make it.
It was a good look. It was nice. Mystical performed.
I heard.
Yeah.
I said, doggone it. I was tired as heck Tuesday.
Yeah, I got to, post a picture with him. I took a picture with him. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Talking about doing an interview. He said he with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
He's a cool guy, man.
That's what's up.
I
Yeah.
fuck with Mystical.
I saw that. I was like, man, I did not feel like I was so tired Tuesday. I was just done, drained.
It was fun though. Like, I got on the pole for a second. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! I should have been there for that. Are you serious? Finna drop some bombs on that one. Yo, Rich Mo got on the pole. I know. I see. You know what? I should drag my. I should took me a Red Bull.
It's called Touch the Pole Tuesday.
I should have drunk me a Red Bull and came on out there. I should have known something crazy was gonna happen.
Yeah, I never did that before too. In all the weeks I've been there. But, I was like, man, you know what it was? I was behind Mystical. Everybody behind him while he performing.
Right.
But it was just too much people trying to crowd. And we on the stage and the pole's there. And I'm looking, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm bored. I'm bored up here.
Hey, you just like, okay, I'm touching the pole, doggone it. I'm touching the pole. Listen, who says I can't touch the pole?
The dancers acting like they was throwing money. It was funny.
Oh, wow. The dancers was throwing money?
They was up there. They was just chilling. They was acting like.
Acting like.
Yeah, they just was like, they was laughing like, what are you doing? I'm bored. That shit was funny. I had fun though, man.
That's what's up.
It's always some great artists there, It's, heavy presence with the radio and then the different people. There's a lot of hosts, King James was there.
Yeah.
So it's a bunch of people there.
I gotta come next week. I'm in the building. I'm coming. I'm representing. I'm coming.
You're gonna have fun. It's fun.
I'm coming. Just cause you there, Rich Mo.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Let's go.
I'm coming. I'm in the building. Shout out. I'm in the building.
She in the building.
I'm in the building. Next Tuesday, I'm gonna nap all the way to like 7 o'clock in the evening. I just started like 10 o'clock.
Right.
So I gotta get some sleep.
Yeah, it started like 10, and then it would be there like 3:30, 4. Late.
Yeah, I'll be out there by 1.
Right. Well, depending on who perform, yeah.
Yeah, if it's energetic and it's going, then
Yeah, it goes. It's like the time flies so fast, you don't even realize.
You realize it.
Yeah, they got some good food, so you be.
Oh, they do have good food.
Yeah, they got a BK Lobster in there. Yeah, it's called BK Lobster, so they got all that, Breezy.
Oh, you had me at lobster.
Yeah, they got a BK Lobster, so it's like the food is good, so it'd be something.
No, yeah, I'm all right. I'm gonna check. That's gonna be my plan for next Tuesday. That's my outing next week. I'm having my dinner there. I'll be there. I'm in the building. I'm there.
There we go.
Yes,
I heard it.
Yes, I'm in there. So I ain't gonna be no punk. I'm in there.
Right. You better come.
What else is going on this weekend? Anything popping off this weekend?
This weekend, no, nothing this weekend. Just a few shows that's happening. Back to KOD on Tuesday. But this weekend is we're chilling. What is this weekend?
I think we always had so much stuff going on. I can't believe it ain't nothing popping off.
That's why I said that like that. Like, what is this weekend?
Recovered from July 4th weekend, and let's see. So this is what the weekend of the 11th, the 10th, the 9th, the 10th. Yeah.
Yeah, ain't nothing going on.
Okay. All right. Well, I definitely want to make sure to highlight that we are going to be shooting a sizzler, a little short, for something that I wrote. We will get that out to y'all shortly. We're going to be doing a casting call. So we definitely going to be looking for some folks. I'll be giving the details out shortly about that. I'm excited about that. It's a project that I'm involved in and also directing with another director. So partner with a writer. So I'm excited about that. So you guys stay tuned for that. For y'all actors and actresses out there, make sure y'all listening, stay tuned, check the page. We'll be giving that information shortly. Also, today, as we end the show, I'm going to definitely play my new single that's going to be dropping. So I've been giving a little play, dropping on some DJs. They liking it, feeling it, so I'm excited about that. Working on some of the background stuff as far as what has to happen in the business of music, to get things, fully released. But right now I'm just kind of dropping it on people and getting it out there to the DJs. And they like, yeah, I'm going to put that joint in rotation. So I'm excited about that. So we going to put it on Black Ink Radio. Let y'all check it out. And, if y'all got some comments, let me know what y'all think, because I'm definitely excited about it. And I want to know, so far I've been getting good reviews about it. And I'm performing it. I'll be performing at the D-Lo Loft. That is July 21st out there. So they have a comedy show. I believe I'm opening up for the comedy show at the D-Lo Loft. So shout out to Rock, who was here with us a couple weeks ago with the comedy and all. Dan Sinclair, better known as Rock. He was out here with us and hitting us, chilling with us and having some funny conversation as I think he became a member of Rich's organization.
Yeah, the Greater Dick Baptist Church. Yes. He did. He's definitely a member.
Yes, he joined. Yes, he became a member. You got your new member that day. Yes, wow. Sir. Shout out for you for that. So.
Let's give it up. So, I'm happy whenever anyone finds themselves and, gets baptized. So they understand it.
Well, I thank those of y'all for tuning in today. If y'all missed it, or we got started a little late, so you can always go back and check it out on blackinkradio.tv. Download that Black Ink Radio app, of course. We got some more things coming up that we'll share next week. But until then, you are about to check out the new single, which is When I Get Home. And until then, till next week, I will see y'all then at 6 o'clock. If y'all want to follow me, DYNASTI55, or you can just Google Dynasty Smith and I'll come up on a lot of platforms. You can find me somewhere. Trust me, you can find me. But y'all going to find me at KOD on Tuesday. That's where I'll be on Tuesday.
Facts.
Yes. I'm going to get a nap and I'm going to be there. All right, Rich Mo, where can they find you?
Rich Mo 718.
All right, and right here on Black Ink Radio.
That's right.
All right, y'all have a good evening. The new single coming at you.
Spend some time just on my own, and I hate to say it, both ends I've been playing, and it's no mistake, a heart is gonna break. I know I was wrong, I got these feelings, I gotta turn to mine and lose, and now I'm caught up, so tangled up, and now choosing what I gotta do, that's what I gotta do. Just shame me, I can't believe all up in my feelings, now I'm torn between. No, I wasn't thinking, now I'm seeing things clearly. I got decisions to make, and I gotta face it. See, I got situations, and it's getting crazy. Gotta choose my baby, no ifs, ands, or maybes, I'm letting you. I got to make it up to do what I never did love. I'm like, what do I choose when I get home? It's been going on. I've been dragging this thing way too long. Hey, my days say something gotta change, and I'm so afraid it's gonna be too late, and I'll be stuck here, my mind lonesome, all because I want too much. And I had me some kicking it up with two. I ate it up more than I can handle, bit of more than I can chew. Yeah, just shame me, I can't believe all up in my feelings. Now I'm torn between. No, I wasn't thinking. Now I'm seeing things clearly. I got decisions to make, and I gotta face it. can't keep up with it. And that's the more life I live. I've got some situations getting crazy. Gotta choose my baby. No defense on baby. So let it go. As soon as I get home, 'cause I'm not treated. My time is up. I got some making up to do, and I never been up. I'm like, what do I choose when I get home?
You're now tuned in to Black Ink Radio.
Turn up